Hey, so today we're going to be reading John chapter 9. As he went along, he saw a man blind from birth. His disciples asked him, Rabbi, who sinned, this man or his parents, that he was born blind? Neither this man nor his parents sinned, said Jesus, but this happened so that the works of God might be displayed in him. As long as it is day, we must do the works of him who sent me. Night is coming when no one can work. While I am in the world, I am the light of the world. After saying this, he spat on the ground and made mud with his saliva and put it on the man's eyes. He told him, wash in the pool of Siloam. This word means sent. The man went and washed and came home, saying his neighbors and those who heard from me seen begging, isn't this the same man who is to sit and beg? Some exclaimed that he was. Others said, no, he only looks like him. But himself insisted, I am the man. How then were your eyes opened? They asked. He replied, the man they called Jesus made mud and put it on my eyes. He told me to wash. Go to Siloam and wash. So I went and washed, and then I could see. What is this man? They asked. He said, I don't know. He said, they brought to the Pharisees the man who had been blind. The day on which Jesus had made the mud and opened the man's eyes was the Sabbath. Therefore the Pharisees asked him how he had received his sight. He put mud on my eyes, the man replied, and I washed, and now I can see. Some of the Pharisees said, this man is not from God, for he does not keep the Sabbath. But others asked, how can a sinner perform such signs? They were divided. Then they turned to the blind man. What have you to say about him? It was your eyes he opened. The man replied, he is a prophet. They still didn't believe that he had been blind and received his sight until they sent for the man's parents. Is this your son? They asked. Is this the one you say was born blind? Now is it that he can how is it that now he can see? We know he is our son, the parents answered, and we know he was born blind, but how he can see now, or who opened his eyes, we don't know. Ask him, he is of age, he will speak for himself. His parents said this because they were afraid of the Jewish leaders who had already decided that anyone who acknowledges Jesus was the Messiah would be put out of the synagogue. That was why his parents said, he is of age, asked him. A second time they summoned the man who had been blind. Give glory to God by telling the truth. And they said, we know this man is a sinner. He replied, whether he is a sinner or not, I don't know. But one thing I do know is that I do know I was blind and now I see. Then they asked him, what did he do to you? How did he open your eyes? He answered, I have already told you, you did not listen. Why do you want to hear it again? Do you want to become one of his disciples too? They hurled insults at him and said, you are this fellow's disciple. We are the disciples of Moses. We know that God spoke to Moses, but as this fellow, we don't even know where he comes from. This man answered, now that he now that he is remarkable. You don't know where he comes from, but yet he opened my eyes. We know that God does not listen to sinners. He listens to the godly person who does his will. Nobody has ever heard of opening the eyes of a man born blind. If this man were not from God, he could do nothing. To this they replied, "You were steeped in sin at birth, how dare you lecture us?" And they threw him out. Jesus heard that they had thrown him out, and when they found him, he said, "Do you believe in the Son of Man?" "Who is he, sir?" the man asked. "Tell me that I may believe in him." Jesus said, "You have now seen him. He is in fact the one speaking with you." The man said, "Lord, I believe," and he worshipped him. Jesus said, "For judgment I have come into the world, so that the blind will see, and those who will see will become blind." Some Pharisees who were with him heard and asked, "What are you blind to?" Jesus said, "If you were blind, you would not be guilty of sin. But now that you came, you can see, your guilt remains." Thank you for watching, and bye.